Yo, what's up, guys? We're back at it with another album analysis. I guess that's what it's called, but I don't know, maybe I can find a better name for it. Today, I thought I would switch things up a bit and not talk about something that's, rap adjacent or like the most popular thing out there. I hope to fulfill that with the Flight of the Conchords' second album, I Told You I Was Freaky. If you don't know about Flight of the Conchords, then I sincerely apologize. You have not been living your life properly. But they're a New Zealand duo consisting of Brett McKenzie and Jermaine Clement. You might know Jermaine from Moana and this bullshit, but both of their main claims to fame was their HBO series of the same name. Now, while I did talk about the show side of the duo for a little bit, I want to make it clear that I'm judging these songs based on the actual music because they are really sewn in together with the show, but I will try my best. Also, if you could tell from my voice, I'm coming down from a cold in the middle of summer. Anyways, let's get this started with the opening track, Hurt Feelings. I think this is a pretty good opening to the album. The duo pretend to be rappers, be all like gangster and, but they're actually just talking about like very minor thing. That's the joke. But I still enjoy it. It's got some nice bits. There's also a great live version that I highly recommend. I'm not saying it's better than the studio version, but I'm also not saying it. There's nothing much else to really say about it. It's just a good start. Next up is Sugar Lumps, and I don't know how to feel about this one. Wordplay is definitely a highlight of this album and for the duo at large, and this song is no exception, but at the same time it's talking about dick. So I'm not quite sure if this is really like my thing. That didn't come across well. Okay. Even though this is a very early point in the album, it definitely highlights the whole production of this album, which is really good. The last rap verse with that one guy, he was interesting, rapped exactly like the Beastie Boys. That's not a dig, by the way, it's just interesting. Alright, now we're getting into Bangerville with We're Both in Love with a Sexy Lady. As the name implies, this song is about how Brett and Jermaine are, in love with the same woman. What? And the constant back and forth they have with each other is really good and amusing. And it all culminates in a great chorus at the very end. Wish it went on longer than it did, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just a really good song. Okay, maybe I lied about it being Bangerville because next is the title track. This one's just, it's okay. I like the chorus, but everything else is just pretty It kind of reminded me of a song from their previous album, Business Time, and that song is really good. This one is not so good. Unfortunately for both Flight of the Conchords albums, there are going to be some moments that are just okay. Even more unfortunately, this is not the only instance on this album. Okay, I lied again. We're back to Bangerville with Demon Woman. For a while, I was really bummed that this song was like a little under 2 minutes, but sometimes short and sweet songs are really good because they make you want to keep listening to it because it's short. You get it. Writing's good, production's outstanding. Definitely my favorite line, your breasts are ball of flame, something, and I'm burning live playing this ball. Damn, bruh. Slowing it down for the next song, we have Rambling Through the Avenues of Time. I'm sure if you listen to this for the first time, just like me, this song instantly reminds you of the Jimmy Fallon sketch where him and Will Ferrell are singing Don't Stop Believing with their injections. Spoilers, I'm not like crazy about Jimmy Fallon or this sketch, so I'm happy to know that Fly the Conchords did this much sooner and a lot more funnier. Jimmy Fallon comparisons aside, it's a good song. Got a couple good laughs out of me, nothing much to it. And that greatness continues with Fashion is Danger. A bit like Demon Woman, I do wish that this song was a little longer, but it doesn't irk me as much as it used to. I think it has the best chorus of the entire album. Production's great, writing's great. What else do you want me to say? Guess what? The greatness continues with Petrov, Yelvina, and Me. This one is definitely tied a lot more to the episode because they have voice clips throughout because it's a kind of a dream sequence, but it doesn't become a distraction in the song. I'm a big fan of this one mainly in part because Christian Shaw makes an appearance and I love her so much. Not in a weird way, just she's Maple. Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. Come on, guys. Alright, next up is by far by far my favorite song on the album, Too Many Dicks on the Dance Floor. Now please do not let this title... God, I know you're not taking it seriously. Don't let it distract you from the fact that this is a club banger about how, you know, too many guys on the dance floor. You know, I'm trying to press a lady, get the dicks out. And the amount of jokes that they squeeze in about the topic is actually just ridiculous. Like, I can't even list half of them. Juvenile context aside, this is a really fun song. It's funny. I can't believe I'm putting this text on the freaking screen. And I guess keeping up with the questionable song titles at face value, of course. Next is You Do Not Have to Be a Prostitute. Now you might be saying, oh, this is where, you know, the greatness continues. No. This one's just, I mean, the title, it's, you know what it's about, and it's really just that. I wish they added some kind of twist in there, but no. It's just a pretty song. And this mediocre streak continues with Friends. You might have actually heard this because it was on an AT&T commercial, if I remember correctly. I think it's a pretty decent song. It's a little bit better than the previous, but the song is about, you know, friends. Do I need to say anything more? And it does really suck because the last few songs have all been really good, and I thought to myself, dang, that sucks. But you know what? Maybe it's okay because the next song is Carol Brown. I mean this with 100% certainty. This is Flight of the Conchords' most well-made and most accessible song. If you ever wanted a good first impression of the duo, this song is it. I highly encourage you to check this one out. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about, because I want you to be surprised, okay? And if you don't think it's a great song, then, well, obviously you're entitled to your opinion, but we might have to, you know, squabble up a little bit. And last but not least, we have Angels. This one's pretty decent. I think it's the most beautiful sounding song on the album, but that kind of only gets it so far. The first half, they surprisingly, you know, play it straight, and I kind of really like that. Kind of gives me a glimpse into like another reality where they just made completely straight folk songs. I wouldn't hate that. And that's gonna do it for I Told You I Was Freaky. Even though this album can be pretty hit or miss, when it hits, it really hits. And I do believe it is slightly better than their previous self-titled album. Don't get me wrong, that album has some absolute classics, but this one was a better package overall. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope that you check out Flight of the Conchords. You don't really have to start the first season. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. I mean, at least this show is gonna get more seasons than the Persona Netflix adaptation. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not, okay? I'm leaving right now. I'm out you can't make me. You can't.